Are you kidding me? Oh, it's 5:15. So early. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh my god. It's still dark out. I really wanted to show you my view from up there in my little bubble house. But as you can tell, it's still raining heavily. Heavily! Now, it's day 2 of the rally in Portugal, and I am currently checking out because we are moving bivouacs today. We're moving to the next location. This is literally the reception. Now let's see if there's some sort of something where I can throw the key in. Nope, that doesn't look too good. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. This is my solution now. Okay. Gonna have to send them a WhatsApp. Remember yesterday when I showed you when I had the coffee and, you know, the cars that were being worked on and the tent, and I told you that everyone is actually preparing now to leave because we're moving bivouacs. There you go. So, tent is gone. All the trucks are closed off except for this one. I'm guessing they still need some stuff there. Very soon, these 3 cars are going to leave. The interesting thing here is, and that is also a very special thing about rallying itself, they will actually drive on public roads to the next spot. So if you're lucky and you're driving around in Portugal over the next 4 days, you might actually be able to see the cars driving from A to B. So that is a very special thing and a very, very cool thing. And I have to drive to the next stage as well. So maybe I will catch some of the cars, probably not ours, because I will film them leaving here and then they will probably be faster than me. Morning. Morning. Good, are you?
Why you look so serious?
Me serious?
Never. My boy. Still can get down. Hello. You get to Glasgow and you think, oh, we're doing all right, actually.
Hello.
In Spain, huh?
In Spain, not in Spain, in Spain.
important to understand regarding rally is that every single step is controlled. So I just said that the cars leave and go on the public roads and just drive to the next stage, but that doesn't happen just like that. It's not like you and me leaving the car park and go. It's quite the opposite actually. So 2 of the 3 Dacias are still here, and they literally have to go from waiting here to going there. And you see over there's a timer, you see the exact time. They have to wait there, and there's an exact time when they have to leave. Now I'm back in the car. I will drive to that second stage as well. I will look for a nice viewpoint. I'm starting to love this. I know it's raining. I never did not love it, don't get me wrong. But I'm starting to get the hang of it more. And as soon as that happens with Carla, she's really starting to love things. It's so cool. Because I'm not quite sure if everyone understands what is going on right now, because I'm doing this in between things. Let me try to explain to you what is happening with this rally and why I'm now driving 220 kilometers to the next stage. The way that these rallies work, let's explain this rally rate here in Portugal, is that you have different stages. So when they drive from A to B, that's one stage. The whole rally travels basically through Portugal, and it even crosses the Spanish border a little bit, meaning that tonight the bivouac, where the cars are, which is basically the paddock of rally, is going to be in Badajoz. I learned how to say it now. And basically the trip that I'm doing now is to stage 2, which is sort of geographically in between where we just were with the first bivouac and then the second bivouac, where the cars will stay basically overnight, where the team is, where they do the work on the car and so forth. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to make this, to explain this as simple as possible. This week I'm driving the Dacia Bigster. I'm so happy that worked out, that I was able to get a Dacia Bigster through Dacia Switzerland from Dacia Portugal. So thank you so much, Dacia Portugal, for making that possible, that I can actually drive a Dacia while I'm here for Dacia. And I have tested this car before. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen it, you know it. And to actually drive this car on a longer route now truly confirms what I already felt when I tested that car for a short amount of time. I am flabbergasted how good the Dacia cars have become. It was never a bad car, but it was always, you know, the cute, cheap little car. And the Bigster does not feel like that whatsoever anymore. The cool thing about the Bigster as well is you can actually add a camping pack as an option to this car, which then means in the boot of the car you have this setup where you can put down the back seats and basically set up this, camping pack, and you can put a mattress in the car, and it's like having a bed in the car, so you can actually go camping. There are also options for tents on the roof of the car, and that just makes this whole Dacia Bigster a very adventurous car. It does exist with 4x4, and this is where the connection to the Dacia Sandriders is actually the biggest one, because this 4x4 knowledge that exists within Dacia is being used in the Dacia Sandrider in order to be successful in the championship. And they have proven that they are. They entered this championship saying we will win Dakar, and they won Dakar. And Dakar is probably one of the toughest races when it comes to rally. So that link is really important to remember. This whole knowledge of Dacia is being used in the rally cars that are being as successful as they are. Isn't that impressive to know? It just goes to show how high the level of automotive experience and technological knowledge is within Dacia.
What a thrill! Goodness gracious, great balls of fire!
So I just had to stop for fuel. And whatever is going on at the moment in the world, it is crazy. I was off the highway and I paid almost €2 per liter. Arrived safe and sound where I'm supposed to be now, and I'm 1 hour early. Means I will sit here and, I mean, with the face tracking, this camera really is working against me, isn't it? I'm gonna sit here and get some more edits done because, let's be honest, I need to get this stuff out as quick as possible. Random thought: events like rallies are one of the very few moments in life where I envy men, because they can pee standing anywhere. It's not like they put up toilets. Well, I'm just gonna have to use my trained bladder, I guess. This is not only day 2 of the rally, it's also day 2 of shit weather. I just filmed on my way here that it was 20 degrees and the sun showed up, didn't I? Yeah, bullshit. That really didn't last long. Anyway, I'm stood here now. At this stage there is a lovely spot to film the cars go by. And with the help of the Rally Raid app, we actually know when they pass the waypoints, because that's the only thing that sort of, you know, where we can judge when they will be here, more or less. We know that we are here at the kilometer 207, I think. So the last waypoint was at 194, so they must show up anytime now. And of course, now that I had to leave the nice little Dacia tent, it's starting to rain again, properly. Don't I look fantastic? I think I look absolutely beautiful. Let's see what those cars do around here. No idea if this was visible. But that first car, that was such, not a close call, but that's exactly why it's important to, even when you're filming, and that goes for anywhere on this planet, racetrack or rally, doesn't matter. When you're filming, don't just look into your camera. You need to have one eye on what actually happens. Because that car came really close to me and I did take a few steps back. I did see he's got it, so I didn't have to run. But pro tip to you guys, keep your eyes open. I can't help but just have a massive smile on my face. Just the speed and the danger with it and the skill and everything. I just love it so much. Now I'm not even gonna stay too long, or I decided not to stay too long at this location because I need to check into my Airbnb or whatever it is, and I need to go to the bivouac again, or I want to go to the bivouac again, and the sooner I leave the better. And I still haven't found a solution to my bathroom problem. So, long story short, I actually need to go, because otherwise this could end badly. But that just was way too cool. I love being this close to this sport. Oh my god. Why is my phone playing music? It's literally saying not playing anything. Ew! It's another 2 hours of driving now. That's the moment where I was going to say I would like to have a driver, but that's wrong. Because I'm a really bad passenger princess. I get carsick quite easily. That's the moment where I would like to have an editor with me, who can take the content, sit here, join the club, and edit. Who knows? Maybe one of you is going to be part of my team sooner or later. So I just had to do a little bathroom break in a very sketchy, at a very sketchy gas station. Couldn't help it. Anyway, that's done, and somehow I feel motivated again. I guess when Mother Nature calls. That said, I just went online and checked out the nearest viewpoint, publicly accessible, which I can reach in time by the time the cars drive by, and it's only an hour from here. So I'm gonna do that and hope to catch some more Dacia action. What we just witnessed is actually part of the rally. More often than not, they actually have to join the normal roads, therefore normal traffic, and have to make their way through somehow. It's just so cool. And then all the fans that, you know, just sit on a border of, I don't know, a gas station or stand in the middle of a roundabout because they know that they can witness the rally in a very special way. And that's so cool. And then of course you see a lot of police as well, because they sort of help that the rally cars don't get lost. So they do direct them in the right direction, and they help controlling traffic a little bit. So if there's like a corner where cars normally cross and so on, they try to give the rally cars the freedom to just drive ahead and not having to do what I just had to do, stop and look left and right 1,000 times before entering the road again. You see me driving backwards because, well, what you just witnessed was me going backwards a road of I don't know how long, because this point where I wanted to go to is tiny and absolutely crowded, so that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna try and see if I can make it to the next point in time. I doubt it, but we'll see. But I'm also thinking if maybe I should just drive to the bivouac now, because if I go directly, I might end up being in time when the cars arrive. I still have 3 days of racing to capture more stuff. So maybe I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, maybe I'm just gonna do that. I found the media center. Brilliant. And now, because I really don't want to miss any cars anymore, I'm just gonna go to the spot where the cars will arrive. Apparently it's supposed to be in like 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes. So I'll just sit there and wait for the good stuff to arrive. And there we go. As soon as the cars are back, immediately the work starts on them because, as I mentioned in my video yesterday, they only have until tomorrow to get the cars ready to go again. These cars undergo so much while they're out and about. Sticks and stones, ups and downs, mud and dirt and everything. So they need to be prepared. They want to look good again and they need to be working, of course. And there's a little bit of media happening now as well. But as soon as all of the journalists that are here on site did ask their questions, the drivers and co-drivers, still need to explain why they're not actually called co-drivers here but navigators, they leave to restore, to relax and to gain strength again for tomorrow.